So like 36 hours ago, wife and I are
Mhm.
taking a walk around the block, and there's like a whole bunch of boxes sitting in our neighbor's front yard or on their driveway or whatever. We're like, huh,
Hmm.
wonder what they're doing. And so, flash forward about 18 hours, my doorbell rings.
Are they upset because of your green grass and they're moving now so they don't have to face the embarrassment every day? Tell
My
me, please tell
superior
me.
grass seed could cause
Has
could
caused
cause
his
a
first casualty.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, so
Yep.
it wasn't that. So
Okay.
doorbell rings, and it's a guy selling solar panels because my neighbors down the street are having solar installed, and we want to be like them. Now, not to go off on a tangent, and I don't think this is what my neighbors did, knowing them, but like
Mhm.
if you ever see the ads online, it's like add solar to your house, it'll cost you nothing. Like that's leasing solar panels. It is don't do it.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Yeah.
gonna do it, you buy the panels and
Mhm.
you just do it. Don't lease the
And
panels.
don't do a lot of math because you're not gonna really live long enough. You're just doing it for the right reason.
The payback is
You
like
know?
if you outright
You know?
buy them, the
Yeah.
payback right now is like 8 to 10 years, depending on whatever.
Oh, okay, that's better
So
than
it's
I
dropped a lot.
looked
It
into
used to
this
be
at
like
one point and it was yeah, it was like
20 to
I'm just
30. Never
yeah,
made sense.
just not doing
Anyways,
it. Yep.
so this guy rings my doorbell and he's like, "Hey, you've got a Tesla. Don't you want to power that by the sun? Like your neighbor's getting solar panels. You can do it too." And I looked at him and I shit you not. And I said, no. I said, I bought my car to support the coal fire power industry. And that is why I drive a Tesla. And just
I
the guy just looked at me and I'm like, that's why I bought
any
it. And I said,
what
no,
else you
thank you.
got?
And
Jeez.
just,
Oh boy.
I hate
Hmm.
people who knock on the door. And I guarantee they
I
don't love that either. But
yeah, this is my Jehovah Witness role, you know.
yeah,
Like
just,
I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. Just don't bring it to my house. I
yeah.
I just don't. Also, a lot of stuff like this, like we went through like it was a hurricane storm thing, and every house in my area had to have their roof replaced, you know.
Hmm.
So they would walk around door to door, these roof guys, and
Oh, yeah.
they'd be like, your neighbor Bob said that you blah blah blah, and I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna go kill Bob, but secondly, yeah, just unbelievable.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my adventure yesterday, I guess. I don't know. My wife's like, you
So
could have
the
just said
boxes,
no.
oh, so the boxes were for the solar
Yeah,
panels.
yeah. So they're getting
Yeah,
solar
okay,
put on their house, and it's fine.
gotcha. It takes me a few minutes sometimes to.
Yeah, it takes like I think it's taken like 2 days or something like that.
No, I mean, it takes me sometimes to understand the meaning of a story. You know, like you
Oh,
you
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
prep the box thing, and I'm like, but what are the boxes for?
They're actually putting a coal power plant in their
Yeah,
backyard. We are
yeah.
great
Nice, nice,
friends.
nice. They're buying a goat that can eat my grass.
Well,
Oh man.
here we are. Anyways,
Yep.
Apple blocked iOS 18 updates on the latest iPad because
Yeah, I don't quite get that.
no, you'd think they would.
Well, I mean, I this thing's been in testing forever.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. So I don't know. These things happen, I guess. This is like Microsoft shipped some Windows 10 update. Remember that would blue screen if you attached a Kindle
Mm-hmm.
to the computer. I mean, I just cue the oh, they shouldn't have fired their testing team jokes or whatever. But I don't. Apple has a pretty active group of people testing this stuff. I don't. It's kind of strange.
So here's your oddity of the day.
Hmm.
This is real strange.
Okay.
This computer I'm on has two monitors.
Yep.
The monitor that you are on, that the Google Meet call or whatever is on, just turned off.
Hmm.
Like it
Oh,
just went to sleep.
so you're probably still recording me,
Yeah,
but
like I still see
not
you.
no loss. But, yeah. Well, this ties into my theory. I'm gonna be in Dallas in about 2 weeks, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna give a talk that's really about Windows and AI. But honestly, it's more about I don't know. Actually, I'm going in different directions on this even now. Like I have all these stories,
Mm-hmm.
but like one of my theories, and tongue in cheek, obviously, is that even as a child, I understood that computers, it's like zeros and ones, right? And as a young person, that meant to me that computer software could be perfect, right? That you could account for any eventuality using just binary numbers, that this is possible. And from a lifetime of experiencing this that
A lot of pain.
it's always the opposite of that. It's the complete opposite of that. And my theory is that technology is not science. It's not computer science. It's black magic, and that it's out to get you. And some of us are just more sensitive to it, and that's why I have so many problems. Because the only other alternative, Brad, is that it's my fault, and I just can't accept that.
I think
You
the
know?
monitor got jealous. We were talking about bricking an iPad. And
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you've experienced this. You have this setup. It's the same. You come in every day. You
yep.
use it. It works. It works. And then one day, I don't know, nothing changed. You come. We used to have this problem in Teams all the time. It would change like the default audio or video source for some reason, and it just I the person who made that thing was probably not being malicious. Probably wasn't like a killer clown in the basement of someone's, building somewhere, just like being evil, but it feels like it. You know what I mean? Just like it feels like Google's listening to us all the time, and everyone keeps telling me that that's not true, but it keeps happening. And I don't know.
Yep.
This is, I guess, human nature. I think I see a tiger in the grass. I'm going to run just in case.
Yeah, there was the second shooter over there while you were looking around, and
The second shooter. That's exactly where I'm going. The first time, yeah, I think it was the first day. It must have been the first time I went to Dallas for a work thing. Many years ago. I was driving to that place, whatever that convention center is or was called at the time, probably for Tech Ed, right? And I'm driving down this main road, and I glance to my right at like an intersection, and it's that Dealey Plaza place,
Mhm.
the book depository, and I was like, like I had to, right? I mean, you can't go buy that. You got to go take a look at it,
yeah, that's
you
history.
know? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again, honestly.
Well, we look forward to you seeing it again. I don't
Seeing
know.
it again. Yeah, I know exactly.
I don't
I'll,
know.
I'll insert a photo of you behind a tree somewhere up in the corner. Like mystery solved. Man.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Microsoft didn't or did confirm that Windows 24 H2 is or is not shipping on a date that they is or did not publish.
I love this company. So I just updated my. Let me see if I can find the language I used because it's pretty funny. This company, they're the worst. God forbid. They're so afraid of saying anything that they say nothing.
Right.
So what I wrote was update. Shocked to discover that another part of the company provided clarity about the release schedule for Windows 11 version 24H2. Microsoft updated the blog post reference below. Like, I don't think anything changed. I think this company, just knowing internally that these things are aligned, just said that, and the Windows team was like, guys, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
We have squishy rollouts here. We don't say stuff like that. So I don't think anything's changed. I think Tuesday is going to come. We're going to see the preview version, and then October 8th is going to come, and we can start getting it. I mean, these things always happen over some period of time, but this is when it always happens. Last year, honestly, based on the way they were communicating things and the way that they rolled out Copilot and all that junk early, that was interesting.
Oh, yep. This monitor just.
Yeah, something's going. You gotta turn it off and turn it on, man.
Well, it's back though. Like you're back.
Yeah. I know, but can you trust it? I mean,
I don't know. Can we trust anything? Like this is perfect. We were talking crap about how unreliable this stuff is. I've changed nothing.
yeah, and it's like, oh, did you notice me? Here, let me the ghost of the machine it. Anyway, I think it's all going to happen on the same schedule. And what I was going to say was last year they jammed Copilot down everyone's throat in 22H2 right at the last second, and then they shipped 23H2 like actually kind of early.
Yeah.
Based on the way it was supposed to go out. So it doesn't matter a lot. It's just that for this brief moment in time, I was like, look at these guys providing a bit of clarity, like, nope, sorry, it's 2024, idiot. That's not happening. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah, Microsoft. That's my life.